thoughts?
Yeah, look, it was a tough game of footy in the end. Like, it was a pretty contested game. There were lots of tackles. It was you got to give the Eagles a lot of credit. You know, they came with a lot of intensity. Clearly, it's a difficult situation to be in when you lose 6 or 7 players in a week of footy. But I thought they came out with a great intensity, and it made us lift our game. You know, I thought we were a bit scrappy early around the ball, a little bit fumbly, but in the end, it was a good win by us. You know, I thought we defended strongly in the second half and started to hit the scoreboard.
Were you stressing the blokes that if you just keep going, that you'll eventually break that damn wall down?
Yeah, we like to think that's us, you know, in our brand about how we like to play our footy, that we're hard to play against, whether it be around the ball or how we defend, and hopefully over time of the game as that goes on, it's harder and harder for teams to break down. So I thought today again, as the game went on, we got stronger, you know, ability to defend strongly, but also reset and get through the opposition, you know, started to prevail at the end. So it's a type of footy that we want to play for 4 quarters the whole way through the game. And hopefully that wears opposition down by the end. But you know, as I said, it was an interesting game of footy for sure.
The last time you had 80 tackles in a game of footy.
Yeah, certainly not in these type of conditions. You know, as I said, it wasn't a wet game of footy. It was a dry game of footy. So as I said, it was highly contested, and you can tell from watching the Eagles in the first 3 weeks of footy. But they're playing a lot faster with the ball. They're playing a contested style of footy, and full credit, they didn't change the way they play. They kept playing that way, and that's why we saw that type of game today.
How did you view Tom McDonald, his return?
Oh, it was fantastic. I was wrapped for Tom. You know, he wasn't in the best of form in the first couple of weeks, and we sent him back to the VFL, you know, where he actually played a really dominant game at VFL level, and then he's come in today and done the same thing for us today. So I think that says a lot about Tom, and it says a lot about our culture, that we've got a group of hungry individuals that are prepared to go back and work on their game and then come in and play some really strong AFL footy. So I was pumped for Tommy Mack today.
Was it just getting back into form, or did you have specific things that you wanted him to work on?
I was just getting back into form. You know, he just wasn't as strong aerially as we would have liked. You know, physically, he probably wasn't covering the ground as well as we would have liked, so we worked on some things there. But you saw today, he was pretty dominant in the air when he got his chances, and that's what we're looking for. It's a competitive team to be involved in, and Tommy's gone back and proven why he wants to be an AFL player.
And Petrarca and Oliver today, how significant were their performances in the midfield?
Yeah, look, I thought Clary early was sensational in and around those contest areas. I thought he was really strong for us for a lot of the day, and Christian got better as the game went on. You know, he started to have influence, you know, forward to centre and hitting the scoreboard. So those two guys, you know, we know how important they are, but I thought they got some pretty good supply from Brady Grundy today. I thought he was pretty special for us today.
He looks like he's having a lot of fun out there as well. Talk about what he's added to the group.
Oh, he's added a lot, Brody. Like, he's not just a great person on the field, he's a great teammate off the field as well. He loves the game, he thinks about it differently, and since Max has been out of the team, he's just grown in his ability to own that lead ruck and really start to play the game a little bit differently for us. And you know, we've managed our group around that to be able to do that, and Brody's just picked it up and away he's gone, and you know, we're proud of how he's developing.
His ability to take the ball out of the air and get a clean possession away and get it forward. When you've got Petrarca and Oliver at his feet, how do you work out when you want him to do that and when you want him to go tapping it forward?
Yeah, look, we leave it up to Brody. He's very strong in his ruck craft, so when he's got that dominance, you know, he can help us get territory. It's not all about hit-outs to connection, it's about sometime territory, and Brody can do that, as Max can as well, so it's an important element of ruck craft.
Was that a better balance today with Grundy and Tom McDonald in the ruck as opposed to when you have Ben Brown?
Yeah, look, we probably, you know, we shared the second ruck today. You know, we had, you know, Jacob Van Ruin, we had Harrison Petty, we had Tom McDonald. So each week we're just trialling something different, and today it was to give all 3 of those guys a go as second ruck. But we're finding something different with Brody. You know, his ability to follow up at ground level and link up in offence is something that is different to, and Max is purely in the team. So we think we're going to end up with a great balance between Max and Brody when Maxie comes back.
Can Brown fit straight back into that forward line as is, or have you got a bit of thinking and testing to do over the time that he's out there?
Yeah, look, Brownie will, you know, we'll have to assess him through the week to see how he's pulled up, but it's competitive. We sort of take a bit of a squad mentality with some of this stuff as well. You know, we've got really competitive spots, you know, in our team, and one of those is our key forward position. So we'll have to have a good think about how that looks for next week, but we'll assess everyone, make sure they're healthy, and then go from there.
And Jake,
He's just got a little ankle, so I think he'll be fine. Yeah, he came off, got it assessed, and went back on and felt fine. So probably our only real worry is Michael Hibberd. You know, he's got a bit sore on that Achilles again, so that's why he got subbed out of the game. So we'll assess that during the week, but we're on a short turnaround.
Thanks, Footy.
Thanks, guys.